And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. UTSA will take over in the offense, ready to return to the field. Had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line, so they just need to be a little bit more crisp here, David.
Yeah, and listen, I think the first part was the most important part. You got to put the drive together first to get down there. Now, when we get down there, focus on execution and getting 6 points.
Guys, it is Army who carries the lead into the quarter break. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. Now on 1st and 10 from the 29. He wants to throw. That's caught. It's Cook. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a first down.
I'll tell you what, that's great execution between the QB and receiver. They look like they could execute that throw in their sleep. Quarterback
Of hyperactive defenses, but just poor execution. Not a good job of understanding where I need to go when I bounce that thing backside and it bounced outside. You want to take that thing inside. So the offense needs to operate a little bit better and maybe not run as much counter because the defense got in there pretty quick.
Plenty of room on that play, and they find their way to the 36.
And a big key on that throw to the slot receiver, guys, is putting the ball out in front. The location of the throw is what helped that guy get extra yards after the catch.
Pocket starts to collapse. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
Man, that's a great example of KYP. Know your personnel. A QB that doesn't run great, trying to get outside of the pocket. Nice job by the defense applying pressure and running him down and getting the huge loss.
They'll run it out of the shotgun. And he was able to run through one tackle, but still only a modest gain. I'm not positive, but that first down marker might be in the next county. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. And they won't make the connection going for the big play.
That's why it's so important for this defense to win 1st and 2nd down. You set up 3rd and longs like that, you can show your exotic looks, you can get the pass rush going, everybody on the back end expecting throw, and that's how you force incompletions and force 4th downs.
Army has it back in the offense, ready to go. Jesse, a very productive drive last time, wound up with a touchdown.
Yeah, mixing and matching play calling really well. Nice balance on that last one, Dave. We'll see what they can do here in this next drive.
Yeah, and I don't expect anything different. When you put together a drive like that, I would do more of the same. Keep the pace, keep it going.
We've reached the 2-minute warning, and we'll see if the offense can build on this lead before the break. And now on 2nd down for this offense. Motion trying to get the defense to show his hand. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's at the 25. Looking for a man. It's Marshall. Hit as he throws. Wide open downfield. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a first down. And the Black Knights come to the line with a new set of downs. Goes to the option. Now the toss. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Well, the most insightful analysis I can come up with on that one is that didn't work. Back to the drawing board to see if there's something that works a little better soon.
Or if I can quote the great Reese Davis, that was very...
And the deep shot is complete inside the 35-yard line.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field. And they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to...
And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep.
You know, it's difficult for QBs sometimes when you're throwing to your running backs because they're not receivers. You really got to be perfect with the ball placement. You got to make that a catchable throw. A little bit too tough for the RB on that.
They finally get him stopped, but what a good job by that front wall to set up the screen and create some lanes for their running back. Down to the 18-yard line, it's 1st and 10. They're looking to pass from the red zone. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. New set of downs right on the doorstep for this offense. Scanning the field, it's Marshall. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down.
This pass rush is serious, man. When you watch them on film, they do a nice job in the back end, taking away all the throws downfield. He's trying to get to his check down, but that pressure gets to him, and the hit forced the incomplete.
The give to the fullback. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Army!
And you love giving it to the big boy right near the goal line, plowing ahead. You know he's going to put two hands on the football, lower his shoulder. Second and goal. You don't need third and goal, thanks to the big fella.
From inside his own 15, looking for a crevice. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. UTSA takes over in the offense, ready to hit the field. This late in the half, you're behind. You'd love to create something before the break to build momentum, Jesse.
But you've also had some miscues on offense, a big part of why you're losing the game right now. I'd take it into halftime, make my adjustments, and come out ready in the second half.
Yeah, I'm going to take it into halftime too, Paul. But I'm trying to put some points up right here. Be aggressive, set the tone, be like, hey, listen, this is what you're going to get in the second half, so find something really quickly you can go to.
Oh, he wants it all. Catch and stride inside the 15. Touchdown! What a catch and run for 6.
And I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead. You want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement, and be like, listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. Just over 30 seconds to go in the half. They've got it 1st and 10. It's complete. And that's a very productive first down play in bringing up 2nd and 3. The offense burns its 3rd and final timeout of the half. Quarterback making adjustments with his receivers. Throws to the tight end. It's complete. The Black Knights headed quickly to the line. Comes out throwing on 1st down. Just masterful working that sideline and getting the toe down for the catch. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Back to throw, it's Marshall. Unloads to the right. He's got it. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a 1st down. And the Black Knights looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Trying to cap this drive with a pass. They'll force him out of bounds after a solid pickup on the play.
And that's a pretty good job by this defense. Man, it's so hard to limit these quarterbacks, and they're spreading you out all over the field. When they take off, it's hard to limit the damage. Nice job limiting the damage. And I tell you what, make it physical. Finish those plays and try to tackle that guy and make him think about running the football in the future.
And it's 3rd down, but they're going to go ahead and try the field goal and try to get points before the break. Thought he had it and couldn't get it through the uprights. He missed it. Guys, after the miss, still up by 4. Under a minute to play here in the first half, and the offense will take a knee, and that is how we'll wrap up the first half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update. And the Roadrunners will kick it away to crank up the second half. On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Cadets have it back as Army goes back on offense. On the option. He'll toss it. Knocked down after picking up 5 out to the 24.
I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
Trying play action. Keeps looking downfield. And that pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up third down. We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. Looking to throw, it's Marshall. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. Well, the upside is you could get a 1st down. The downside is you could blow the game going for it inside your own 30. The give on 4th down. They get him on the ground, but it's a 1st down.
And I like this. I like aggressiveness, especially early in ball games. Set the tone. I'm going to go for it. I'm going to play 4-down football. Nowadays, it makes a lot of sense. You see it with analytics. Go for it, even if it's in your own territory.
And now on the pitch, the ball's loose. He picks it up, still on his feet.
Woo. Deep breath, right? Man, you fumble that thing, you cough it up. You're like, oh, I really appreciate you, brother. I can't tell you how much I thank you because the coaches would have been all over me, but big-time break for the offense.
Still on his feet at the 25. And the defense wrestles him to the ground.
You go into conservative mode when you get this backed up, obviously, in such negative situations as an offense, but that's a really nice job. I mean, you probably were like, hey, I'm just going to hand it off, make sure I don't throw an interception, make sure nothing bad happens. But how about that? You still bust out a big play.
That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Got it past the marker. Still on his feet at the 45. And they finally make the tackle, but this will be a pretty easy conversion for this offense. The Black Knights are rolling down the field. He'll come out throwing on 1st down. Looking to scramble. And the quarterback bought some time, but not enough. Down he goes with the sack. This drive facing a little adversity now. A 10-yard loss leaves him with 2nd and 20. Dropping back, it's Marshall. Now he's going to break the pocket. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup.
Well, great job there by the defense because they weren't able to get him sacked right away, but you saw the coverage in the back end. Nowhere for the quarterback to throw the football. Didn't get the sack, obviously. You don't get the negative play, but you also don't give up a big one. You're feeling pretty good about where you are right now in this drive.
He's got his man. Open space at the 25. And he'll go down, but he delivered the business end of his stiff arm to that defender on the way.
How nice is it as a quarterback when you don't have to throw post routes to get great stats? No, I can just throw it quickly to one of the fastest players in the entire nation and let him burn this defense.
Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Quarterback run is part of their game plan. They get him down, and that'll be the final play of the 3rd period. Guys, it is Army who carries the lead into the quarter break. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. They've changed ends of the field, now facing 3rd down as they go back to work. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal.
And if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Just keep running the football. Everything is going according to plan right now. They've been able to stay on the field. They've put some nice plays together back to back to back, and they're bleeding the clock. This is exactly what you practice for situations like this. Just keep doing what you're doing.
And the Black Knights in the hurry up. Run it with the fullback. A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior. A touchdown here on 3rd and goal really ratchets up the game pressure. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
Man, if I'm quarterback right now, after this long of a drive down this close, I'm going for a touchdown here, Bob.
And I get that, but I've worn this defense out, man. I'm going to go for the touchdown right here. And if I miss, they got to go the whole length of the field to score a touchdown.
The give. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Black Knights. They give themselves just a little more cushion as they close in on extending this winning run. And the extra point is up and good, and they have an 11-point fourth quarter lead. And they thought about a return, then thought better of it. They'll bring it out to the 25. UTSA will take over in the offense, ready to return to the field. They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. Throws to the wideout. He's got an open man. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. Making a play like that to open the drive can really get the momentum going. First down from the 43. He's going to pass. He'll pull it down and run. And he avoids the hit and slides after the short gain. Second down coming up. He's looking to throw. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away.
Well, you know what they say, tips lead to picks. So the offense, they're lucky that one wasn't intercepted.
Just shy of midfield at the 47. The defense needs a third down stop. Fires into traffic, picked off. Got some room to run. And he returned that into reverse skate in a hurry and takes it to the 46. Defense better dig in for the run. Heavy formation is there. They keep it on the ground. Clock is their friend. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks. Coming up on second down as they try to hold this lead. They go to the ground. Wrestled to the ground after picking up the first down.
It's not a flashy play call, but that is exactly what it was designed to do. Get 2 yards, get the first down.
They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. Got his man out of the backfield. And he slips the first defender and picks up a handful of yards. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense is that much closer to salting away a victory. And if they can nudge this one forward just a bit, they might put a seal on this victory. A designed run for the quarterback. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense.
I tell you what, with this kind of success on the ground, I think you two knuckleheads could call plays. I mean, that's how easy it is for this offense right now. They got the ground game working. It's really easy. Now you can open up for other things, but you guys could even try your hand because they're dominating right now.
Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense.
I think you have to like what you see if you're the coaching staff here. Your offense is on the field, and it looks like you got a pretty good drive going, and you're just going to try and keep this thing marching, keep the clock ticking. You've got a really nice lead here late. Just want to find ways to keep the chains moving. They're doing it.
Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. Third down, they can't pick up the first without scoring. They'll go to the fullback. The Black Knights get enough to move the chains.
I tell you what, fullbacks are kind of dying breeds. You just don't use them very much. So when you bring them in the game, a lot of times you bring them in the game to be physical and stout blockers. And then occasionally you give them the ball in those short yardage situations. You say, go get me a first down, big fella.
Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? On the option. They can't corral the pitch. The ball's on the ground. And the defense grabs it, and they're taking it the other way. And a tremendous return on the play before he's brought down. UTSA takes over in the offense, ready to hit the field. Boy, they hope this next drive is more productive after throwing a pick last time, Jesse.
Yeah, and the coaches did a good job on the sideline there, just talking to the young quarterback and making sure he's able.
Ground game going, help around him a little.
And they got him. They'll get him down for the sack. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. And the ball is picked off. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. That's why you love veterans in this defense. They stay locked in on their rules, and he made the pick. The offense set for a first down play. Pre-snap motion, quarterback trying to get a read. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. Now on 2nd and short. Handoff to the fullback. No, he just flat ran over it. And they'll bring him down, but not before he picks up the first down. Timeout is called with just 2 seconds left to go. After this, it'll be a wrap. And after they get him on the ground, that's going to do it. A strong, methodical, workmanlike effort from this team. No frills, just get the job done and get the win.
I love when you describe my teams like that. Just consistent, methodical, strong. I don't have to do things special every single week. All I'm supposed to do is get the W, and that's what they did.
And this is why practice is so important, guys. You can tell that this team
Against the backdrop of the spectacular Rocky Mountains on the outskirts of Colorado Springs, home to some of our nation's best and brightest at the United States Air Force Academy. And when they're not learning to fly, they're against the backdrop of the spectacular Rocky Mountains on the outskirts of Colorado Springs, home to some of our nation's best and brightest at the United States Air Force Academy. And when they're not learning to fly, they're getting ready for battles on the gridiron. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, that they get him on the ground at the 20. So the Air Force Falcons offense will take the first swing of the game. And the adrenaline is pumping on overdrive in games like this, guys, and it's crucial to get your emotions under control.
No doubt. In rivalry games, you've got to limit the mental errors, and you've got to limit the penalties, because those will kill you, Pollard.
And you got to come out under control. It means so much. We know that. The fans are all talking about it, but it's just football.
Keeping it on the ground with the single back. Not much there. Picks up a couple to the 22.
I'll tell you, this is a running back who's very, very dangerous, and the defense did a good job getting him down there. But they got to do a great job gang tackling, because this is a guy that can break tackles and turn those types of plays into home runs.
And maybe they want to try somewhere else, because there is nothing doing in the middle of this defense. The biggest lie college football coaches tell is nameless, faceless opponents. David, game like this, you know their name and you know their face.
You know them well, and it does mean just a little bit more, because...
And the pressure gets to the quarterback. Down he goes, but that penalty marker sitting right at the line of scrimmage might be offsides against the defense.
Good job by the QB there, using his cadence, using his clapping, trying to get this defense offside.
Fairly manageable distance here on 3rd down from the 27. Fullback's got it. And the defense knew they'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. He'll wave for the fair catch and haul it in at the 25. So Army's offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. As we take a look at our impact players for this game, David, what do you look for to make an impact from your leaders?
Your leaders not only have to lead the football team, but they got to step up and make plays on the field, keep everybody calm. These guys typically do a really good job of it.
Yeah, David, and they also generally set the tone for their respective football teams. Regardless of which side of the ball they play on, the teammates look towards them to step up in big games like this.
The option look. He'll pitch it. And he caught that pitch in stride and was off to the races. A big gain and a first down for this offense. He'll ride his man on the option. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4. We anticipate this one being much tighter than the last time these two met when it was a blowout, David.
And here's here's the thing. You got an opportunity right now. You got the football early in this game to show you. This is going to be more of the same, Palmer.
Well, we talked to both coaching staffs and players, and they're all very aware of what happened the last time these two teams played. So expect everybody's A game today. Reese, you're right. We expect this one to be a lot tighter.
Back to pass, it's Marshall. Quickly to the tight end. Good tackle there to stop him short of the first down. It'll bring up a big decision.
It's a really nice job in coverage defensively there because that tight end, he wasn't really even open. Quarterback just still tried to put it on him and give him an opportunity, but great tackle short of the stick, setting up fourth down.
You know, you kind of get stuck in no man's land once you get across that 50-yard line where it might be a long field goal, which isn't really high percentage. Or do I go for it on fourth down? I like to go for it personally. I like the aggressiveness. They go for it, they get the big first down.
And the quarterback and receiver just not on the same page on that last play. Timing has got to be so critical, especially when you're throwing to the perimeter of the field. They just didn't have it there.
Wants to fire on second down. He's got it. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down mark. And the Black Knights want to crank the tempo. They've got it just outside the red zone. They'll move the chains. It's at the 21. We've reached the end of the first quarter, and it has been a defensive battle, and the stats tell the tale so far. They'll start the drive here with first down to open this period. He's looking to throw it. Got his man on the outside. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few. You know, sometimes even a short game like that can be used to set up something bigger later on.
No doubt, Reese, they can pump that and take a shot down the field. And don't worry, they're going to go back to that same play because they know this guy with the ball in his hands is dangerous. He makes one guy miss, he can take it to the house.
To throw, it's Marshall. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. Throws it back across his body, and what do you think happened? Intercepted. And the offense makes the tackle in frustration after the interception. Drive comes up empty, and it's a turnover. Opening play of this drive comes from the 11. They'll move the running back to try to force the defense to adjust. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
As a quarterback, you've got to know in this area of the field, it's tough to throw, right? The windows, they open and close so quickly when you get down to the red zone. What helps you is running the football, but that's tough today because you're going up against one of the top 25 defenses stopping the run.
And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up. Here comes the option. One-step wrap, two-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground. This offense has a second down play. They'll run the option. And you can forget running in the middle against this defense. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. We'll take a quick break here. 2 minutes to play in the first half. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. The play action fake. They're trying to get to him. And the defense is all over the quarterback, and down he goes. The Falcons will send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He only needs a sliver of daylight. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. Army has it back in the offense, ready to go. That last possession, a prime example, Jesse, of how things get condensed in the red zone.
Hard to throw when the windows are smaller, and that's what happens down near the goal line, David. But for this quarterback here, just take accountability and ownership and come out here and lead your offense.
And move on. Like, We needed points. That's something that we can harp on. We'll watch the tape this week, but now it's time to move on. Let's get another drive going.
And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. Looking downfield, it's Marshall. Looking to the big tight end. Just a bit of a misfire there as they can't make the connection. They couldn't connect on second down, now staring at a 3rd and 9. They'll give it to the back. He gets the job done on 3rd down. They move the chains. It's at the 37. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. The Black Knights will snap it on 1st and 10. Looking to move it through the air. Got his man quickly. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the 1st down. Inside a minute to play in the half. Might we get a touchdown after all before the break? Fast motion from the offense. Trying to find his man on 1st down. He's got it on the move. Huge gain before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it 1st and goal. And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. After taking another look just to confirm everything, the officials on the field got it right. Play will stand. And the Black Knights will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. From the gun, he'll try to throw. Steps away to find some room. They'll wrap him up, and he didn't find the same kind of running room this time as he did on the previous play. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. Wide receiver now comes in motion. On the option. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. The offense calls timeout, and they won't have any more left this half. Will they be able to get that 1 more yard and stick it in here on 3rd down? And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Army!
And that is exactly what you want from your offense. Man, late in the half, you want to execute and then punch it in physically on the ground. Take the lead going into the half. Take all the momentum. Nice execution of the drive by that offense.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Air Force has it back, and the Falcon offense returns to the field. David, the punter got some work last time. They'd like to keep him on the sidelines in this drive.
Yeah, it's not something you want to say very often. You don't want the punter out. This offense needs to get back lathered up and get a little bit more of a win.
Best way to do that, identify where your best players are and just get them the football. Give these guys some touches to kickstart this offense.
Trying to escape and get it himself. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. On 2nd down, he'll let it fly. Catch inside the 30 and still running. Touchdown, Air Force. And once he got loose, it was all over.
Yeah, and the passing game comes through, man, and we need more of that in the 2nd half. An extra point away from tying this football game. We trailed a little bit in the 1st half, stayed calm. If this passing game can continue to heat up, look out in the 2nd half.
Let's see what he can get done from inside his own 15. Buys just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before they hit him over the top. And the ball is caught. He's inside the 35. They finally get him stopped. Man, oh man, did he almost make a play to end this half, but stopped on a touchdown-saving tackle. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update. And the Falcons will kick it away first, and we'll start the 2nd half. And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Cadets have it back as Army goes back on offense. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process. And now once you get in the second half, who's going to get aggressive, Palmer? Who's going to take some shots, try to make some plays, and really go for it?
Yeah, it's interesting. I think as play callers right now, you learn a lot about these coaching staffs with respect to who does make the best adjustments. There's a lot of coaches that believe we're just going to be who we are. We're going to keep doing what we do. We're just going to do it better. But then there are others that tweak things a little bit on offense and on defense. We're going to find out here.
Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing.
And that was good defense again. And unfortunately, we've been saying that all game long. Really, really good defense. Or, listen, you can spin on the other side. This offense has really been bad.
The Black Knights racing to the line in the hurry-up. Wants to throw on third. Zings it complete to the right. Makes the grab, and it's enough for the first down before he's dragged to the ground.
Nice job by the running back, catching the football and understanding where the first down marker was. I got to go get that first down. Did a nice job of it.
Continuing to turn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. 8-yard pickup on first down leaves them with second and short. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Just shy of midfield at the 47. The defense needs a third down stop. They'll try to get it through the air. And there was nowhere to go for this quarterback, and down he goes. And the Black Knights will try to pin them back with the punt. The punters have had the day off up to this point. First one of the game. On his way back from the 20. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. Here comes the Air Force offense back onto the field. And in a low-scoring game like this one, David, every possession is magnified.
And I think more than anything, it just gets frustrating. And you got to put that behind you. You got to see what this defense has been doing to be so successful. Palmer, now use it against them.
Yeah, David, I think for a play caller, this is tough, right? It's like you have to have the perfect play on just to get a first down. In these types of games, I think you're just trying to get guys out in space, see if a dude can break a tackle. Maybe that generates an explosive play, and it breaks this trend.
And a lot of times you want those big plays. You want those splash plays. But sometimes you're going to take some losses. You're not going to run the football overly well. But if you continue to run it, you can at least create some balance. You at least have the threat of it. Otherwise, you're just going to abandon it, and now it's just going to be a passing game.
Let's see what call they have on third and long from the 28. He wants to throw it. And they got him for the sack.
And how about the defense getting home with the pass rush? Playing man coverage in the back end. You need to win up front. Those guys got to get to the quarterback. Do a great job rushing the passer. I can play man when I got a pass rush like that.
He gets a block. Found a little running room on that one. Picked up some nice blocks before he's run out of bounds. Army has it back in the offense, ready to go. The sledding has been tough. Scores have been at a premium, Jesse, and every possession seems like it could switch the momentum of the game.
Yeah, Reese, for this offense, just feels like they just haven't been as physical. For this offensive coordinator, David, he's having to go deep into the playbook just to try to generate a first down.
Well, and the good thing is there's not a ton of game pressure because the other side's not scoring either. But if you can find that one thing get that one positive play, and then maybe you get those juices going and something can start to build.
They fought tooth and nail through three, and it is all locked up as we take a look at the stats. A chance to sort of put the defense on its heels if you convert a third and long. This one from the 44. Fires to the right. Complete downfield. He gets it to the 31-yard line. A big play for this offense. The Black Knights will have it first and 10. Back to pass. It's Marshall. Feeling some heat. Buying some time. Oh, the ball popped out. That's a way to mess up a drive. The ball dribbles out of bounds, and they'll maintain possession. But that's about the only good news for the offense on that play. Oh, they are breathing a sigh of relief after that recovered fumble. On second down, they'll take to the air. And he'll be brought down.
How great is it to have a running back who can basically run your entire route tree? You don't see a lot of guys line up and then run vertically down the field, get open, and make a big play. This dude is special.
And you can give all the credit to the crowd for that one. Offense, no chance and call for the false start. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. A little less room to work with now as the ball's at the 28, and it's 3rd and long. He's looking to throw. Makes a connection. And he's marked down right there, but a good pickup, and it'll be a first down. And this offense is so close they can almost taste taking a fourth-quarter lead. Touchdown, Black Knights! And with that, they move out front here in the 4th. The extra point is good, and now in the 4th, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. Just about set to kick it away.
That makes the score 14, Air Force 7.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Chen. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. All right, guys, so here's the offense back on the field again. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
The last drive, that 3 and out, sometimes that puts your defense in a bad spot, and you got to get a drive together here so you don't wear the defense out.
I just think, David, too predictable, that last drive. They got to do something here to get this defense on their heels.
Off play action. Coming after it. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12.
I think if you're the quarterback moving forward, you need to start thinking about hot routes to your tight ends and to your running backs because of this outside linebacker. He's a guy that...
And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again.
And it's such an advantage for this defense to have an outside linebacker like that that can rush the passer because they can set the edge. They can get off the ball, and they're just way too fast for tight ends or for offensive tackles to get out and block them.
Trailing by a touchdown, this 4th down opportunity is gargantuan. He'll go up top, maybe a deciding play here. Pressure coming. He's stopped short, and they'll turn it over. Stand by this defense. Great spot to start this drive for the offense. They want that clock to run. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Pre-snap motion in the backfield. He'll toss it. And there were no creases or crevices to run through, and they shove him out of bounds. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. 3rd down. Slammed to the ground, but not before he gets to first down. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. The clock and the scoreboard on their side. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Army! That one pushes this lead out a little bit more here in the 4th, and now they can smell 8 straight wins.
And, you know, late in the games, offenses sometimes get conservative when they got the lead and they got the ball. I love this offense. They were aggressive. They got another score added to the lead. Now you're trying to salt this game away.
He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Air Force has it back, and the Falcon offense returns to the field. What a turn that last drive was. Didn't pick up the 4th down, and it led to the scoring drive, David.
And those are frustrating because you think you might get points, and then your defense gives up points.
And he breaks into the open. He's at the 40. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the first down.
Hey, you know, the defense here in this situation with the huge lead, they've got to anticipate that this offense is going to be trying to throw the ball to the sideline, so they've got to work different coverages to try to force the quarterback to go over the middle of the field with the football.
Makes the grab. It's Jefferson. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this.
Get the first down, get out of bounds, you work in the perimeter of the field. That is exactly what you want to do.
From the red zone, looking for a space. Turns it loose. He caught it. And he won't be able to push his way in. He stopped at the 1. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up. Defense showing blitz here. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running. Second down coming. He's looking to throw. On target. Give him 6 and give them a chance with the late touchdown. Still alive in this one.
And listen, still a ways to go. A great job by this offense getting you back in the ball. Now, we got a one-possession game. We've got our score. We did what we're supposed to do. Now, how do we get this stopped? Now, the defense has to come up big and get me the rock back.
They'd hope to get that thing bouncing around, but the hands team is able to corral it. Running out the clock, a mere formality between them and a victory as we have victory formation coming. No matter how much college football changes, realigns.
Hey everyone, this is Desmond Howard and welcome to Road to Glory. Before we get going, have a look around and customize the mode settings to your liking. Here is where you can also set up custom conferences. Now let's get started by choosing the caliber of recruit you want to be. The higher your star rating, the better your chances of seeing the field early. Plus, you get some extra mental abilities to help boost what you can do on the field. Next, it's time to choose the position you'd like to play. A quarterback, a defender. Now you'll pick what type of player you'd like to be. Keep an eye on the ratings caps as they change with each archetype. Physical abilities are tied to each archetype and they, like mental abilities, enhance how you play your position. Here, we'll customize your bio info, gear, and appearance. You know what they say, look good, feel good, play good. Time to choose your mental abilities. These will help to separate you from other players. They can be upgraded, and you'll even have the opportunity to activate. Let's take one final look. Once you hit that confirm button, your road to glory begins. Welcome to National Signing Day. Once you've selected your school, your college football career begins. If you have aspirations to see the field early, pay close attention to the depth chart. And even if you didn't get your dream scholarship, you can be a walk-on at any school. Plus, there's always the transfer portal if you need a change of scenery down the line. Now it's time to pack your bags and head off to college. Good luck on your career. Oh, and before I go, welcome to your freshman year. It's time to spend the skill points you have already earned to upgrade your player. Additionally, each week, you will need to manage your workload. Activities like practice will earn you coach trust. And as your coach trust increases, you can improve your spot on the depth chart and gain more play calling flexibility. Now, let's get to work.
Welcome, everybody, and we are fired up for another sensational college football. They're backed up, 1st and 10 from inside their own 5, and they'll try to get this drive started. They'll try the counter. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. As college football evolves, guys, and players have more rights, and they capitalize on name, image, and likeness, and teams are in different conferences, maybe the biggest thing and the thing that keeps coaches up at night, dealing with the transfer portal.
Because they got to make sure that everybody in their locker room is happy. Oftentimes, you're re-recruiting your own players and trying to keep the wolves at bay, and the phone calls that are coming in from other programs trying to steal your...
He's going to go down, and he's in his own end zone. It's going to be a safety.
Oh, and how about this defense understanding where they are?
The offense lining up for a 1st down play. Pulls it, fired, complete. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the 1st down. From the shotgun, they'll run it. And he'll be taken down, but he does have enough for the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Use the play fake, now to throw. Makes the grab, it's Morlock. And that defense doesn't allow a cutback. Looking for a productive play on 1st down. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. They get him down after he makes the catch. Able to run it out to the 28 on the last one. It's 2nd and 7. The handoff as they run the counter play here. He'll push his way out to the 38, pickup of 3. Ball sitting right at the 30. It'll be 3rd and short. To the air. It's Uiagalelei. And he can't escape, and down he goes.
Well, they've still got the lead, but they are losing the momentum, and the defense is starting to...
First down here for the offense. He wants to throw. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete. After the quarterback and receiver couldn't connect, it's 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. Fires to the wideout. It's caught. That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop. They're down to the 25 on 1st and 10. He's going to pass. Just a short pass to the tight end. He's run out of bounds, but not before turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a 1st down. The Seminoles have it back. They'll try to get that offensive spear flaming. They go to work in the 3rd quarter with the lead, but they have had a little trouble keeping their quarterback upright.
Yeah, and you have the lead, you're positive, but the offensive line coach is definitely going to be upset. And the offensive coordinator, listen, I don't want my guy getting touched. He's being productive, but give him some more time here in the 2nd half.
I think you can do that, too, offensively, by maybe leaving your tight end in to help block, maybe chipping with running backs to help these tackles out on the edge, because you're right. That pocket has been shaky, and if it continues to be that way in the 2nd half, this could be a much different-looking football game.
They'll try to pick it up on the ground. And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a 1st down. And the Seminoles come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They've got him looking run, but they're going to throw it. And he just flat dropped it. I think he wanted to run before he secured it. They'll go back to work after the incompletion. Here's 2nd and 10 from the 36. They'll go to the counter play. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. A 3rd and long coming up here. Looking for a man. It's Uyangalele. He makes the connection. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker.
You got to love that. On the
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Oh, he's looking to throw. Takes a hit as he fires. Incomplete, and they tried to catch him flat-footed on first down, but the defense was ready. After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again on 2nd down. Got it in the middle, it's Green. He's brought down, solid pickup, but a little bit short of the first down. Lining up to convert 3rd down. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. Guys, we've reached the end of the quarter, and Georgia Tech has the lead. Guys, here comes that Florida State offense back onto the field. They've had to punt the last couple of times they've had it, David, now trying to put something together.
Well, Reese, you know how much I love punters and kickers. Like, you don't want to see them very often. Those are not guys that you want to see on the field. You want to do something else and be a little bit more productive offensively here.
I think, David, on this drive, the quarterback's just got to settle down. These last few drives, looks like he's seeing ghosts. We've seen him force the football. He's missed a couple of throws. He needs to just take a deep breath and play within himself.
Dialing up a 2nd down pass play. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Douglas. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Let's see what they find in the playbook for 3rd and long from the 43. From the gun, wants to pass. Throwing right. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion.
After that incompletion, 4th and long.